Well, it's raining out there today, so back in here in the kitchen again, and we'll just see who's coming on, and probably won't be such a long live today, but I guess we'll see who comes on. Yeah, I've got a headache today, so yeah, probably won't be such a long one, but anyways. Oh, hi there, Mike. Great to see you, and thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you coming on here. And yeah, just got a cup of coffee here and dribbling outside, so stuck inside this morning. So it will be interesting to see who does come on here, and not really expecting that many to come on. And we're a little bit late today, current time 7:39, but anyways, never mind. And we will move on to a few shout outs, and then we'll see if somebody's got some stories I'd like to share, and then we may call it a day. And anyone, if you're new here, please check out the links down below. I have a donation link if anybody would like to donate to my channel. Also a link to my merchandise store and a GoFundMe link. Oh, hi there, Nacy. Great to see you, and thanks for coming by here. Oh, yes, all good, all good. So I totally understand if you're going to be on and off here, and really wonderful to see you. And thanks so much for watching. I was going to set up outside and it started raining. So stuck inside here in the kitchen, and I'd rather be outside because it's a much nicer view, but we sort of got to go with what we can do here. So anyways, here we are, and we'll move on to a few shout outs and prayer requests. And of course, number one, we'll shout out Paige Family Homestead, our journey back, and I think Andy might be home from hospital now or about to come home. All very good news with the clot from the stroke being busted up or disappearing, from what I hear from Peggy on social media. So that's really, really great news, and thanks to everybody for the prayers, to Andy and Peggy, and that's really much, much, much appreciated. Oh, hi there, Hope for Life. Yeah, I've got a headache today, and it's raining out there, so I'm inside here in the kitchen. I don't know if it's going to be a very long live stream. I want to do some cooking up outside, but that won't be happening. So I think my next cooking video might be next week, although I might get a short up of a blooper or something, because everybody likes those, I guess. They like the bloopers more than what I do. Oh yes, Hope. The weather, the lockdown, no ciggies, you know, all the normal things, you know how it is. Low on coffee. But anyways, we'll shout out Paige Family Homestead, our journey back, and I'll show everybody Peggy and Andy's channel banner, and we'll run their link and shout them out. So if you're not subscribed to Peggy and Andy's channel, please do subscribe, smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch their videos in full, And also, if you could check out their GoFundMe list, which goes towards the gasoline and the extra expense for Andy's treatment. Or if you can't do that, even if you could run their playlists and so help them out in that way. And I'll share their link and shout them out. So Page Family Homestead, and running their link once I can get this thing to work. And hay fever too, of course. It's that time of year. It's sort of, you know, makes headaches and sneezing and sore eyes, and you know how it is. And I'd love if somebody's got some nice stories to share, and so cheer everything up would be really, really wonderful. And yeah, I was going to go outside, but it just started dripping about 30 minutes ago, and doesn't look like it's going to stop. So we're sort of stuck inside at the moment, and may not even go down there for a walk unless the rain sort of stops. But anyways, that's what it is, I'm afraid. So who do we have here watching? We have Nisi and we have Jocelyn. Anybody else drop by here to have a look? And Mike the Caveman did say hello, so great to see you, Mike. Oh, E-Reptile Dysfunction. Hi there, great to see you. And great to meet you yesterday at Todd's live stream. Really great to see you. Haydar Karim, hi there, great to see you. And we'll get some links up, and we'll share a few links up too, and give a few shout outs, and I'll get you up, E-Reptile Dysfunction, and we'll share your channel out, and we'll share Nisi's channel out, Freehandly Made AU. A fashion question related to outdoors? Yeah, sure. Ask away. I don't know if I'll know the answer or not. If I don't know the answer, maybe somebody else here will know the answer. Oh, tie shirt or sweater around waist. Oh, well, that's not really that difficult. You just grab the arms and tie the arms around the waist, I guess. I don't know if I've got a spare sweater to do that, but anyways, we'll just get this channel shout out done that I've been wanting to do. Well, yeah, I will in a minute, yes. I'll just get E-Reptile Dysfunction channel up and give him a shout out, of course. E-Reptile Dysfunction. So just getting his channel up here, and we'll shout him out. And of course, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. So erectile dysfunction, and I'll run his link. Oh, excuse me. Hay fever this time of year, and we'll get erectile dysfunction channel up and a shout out there. And hopefully I can spell this right. I haven't got my glasses, so please bear with me with my bad spelling. Oh, you're most welcome. A sweater or shirt around my waist. Well, I'll have to see if I've got a spare sweater here, but I mean, it's not really that difficult. I mean, we have like a sweater here, and basically all you do is you just, you know, grab your sweater, grab the arms, and just, you know, tie the arms around your waist, and there you go. Anyways, never mind. And we'll move on to another shout out. We'll get Nisi's channel up and we'll give her a big shout out for Freehandly Made AU, a wonderful channel. And she watches so many of my live streams and videos, so much appreciated there, Nisi. So I'll just get your channel up and we'll shout you out. So Freehandly Made AU, if you're not subscribed to Nisi's channel, please do subscribe, smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling her that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So we'll run Nisi's channel link and shout her out. So Freehandly Made AU and running Nisi's channel link and shouting her out. So Nisi's channel shouted out, and who else do we have here with us? And yeah, definitely needing this coffee here. And of course, moving on to a few more shout outs. I'm going to give Todd Autry of the Angry Atrox a big shout out. And Todd fell over a couple of days ago when he was filming and broke his arm rather badly. So if everybody could keep Todd in your thoughts and prayers, and you know, hope and ask and pray that his arm heals up quickly and that there's no complications, as Todd did say that he did break it fairly badly, and there's even, you know, even talk of him having to get surgery. So please do keep him in your thoughts and prayers there, as that's quite concerning. So we'll get Todd's channel up and we'll give Todd a big shout out. And it'd be great if you could all just go across to Todd's channel and watch, you know, his live streams and watch his playlists and help his watch time out. And also, if you could give Todd a nice comment telling him that Arielle sent you, that would be really wonderful. And well, Todd, my friend, I do hope that your arm heals up quickly and that there's no complications and everything goes well there. And I'll give everybody a look at Todd's channel banner there. The Angry Aatrox, and of course we'll run Todd's channel link. And I must say, what I've missed, I did see a message that just flashed up from Nacy and I've just missed it, so nothing new here, Nacy. It's all very, you know, here, lots of lockdowns and that. Oh, thank you, E-Reptile. If you like rattlesnakes, Todd is the channel for you. Yes, absolutely. And we'll just run Todd's channel link here. And I really hope that Todd recovers soon. And we'll just run Todd's channel link. And it would be really wonderful if everybody could jump over there and just show Todd's channel some love, and that would be much, much, much appreciated. Just there's something very interesting about watching rattlesnakes. I mean, you know, a lot of people find them rather scary. Well, I've never seen one in real life, so watching Todd's videos, it's all very fascinating for me. Yeah, I hope so, but I don't see that happening, I'm afraid, Nacy. You know, I can't sort of say too much here, but it looks like they've all lost the plot here. And, you know, things just aren't getting any better. Oh yes, you never saw one until I started going out and looking for them, yeah. Yeah, well there's certainly none here where I am. I'm currently located in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. I've been here 5 years, and actually coming to this country was the biggest mistake I ever made, to tell you the truth. But we won't sort of speak of that too much. I have seen one brown snake here, and he was sort of gone very, very, very quickly. But apparently they do, those eastern brown snakes move pretty fast. I used to live a long time in Bangkok, Thailand, and a couple of times we'd see a cobra in the back garden, but that sort of take off pretty quickly too. That was quite interesting to see them. Certainly didn't go any up close to them though. I sort of left them well alone. Oh yes, Nacy, that's interesting. You have rattlesnakes here in Montana, to your surprise. Yeah, that's interesting. Rattlesnakes in every state except for Alaska. I guess maybe Alaska's a bit cold for them. Would that be right? Oh, excuse me. But that's interesting. There, I guess the different species of rattlesnake have different cold and heat tolerances, I guess. But all very, very interesting. And of course, some of the snakes here in this country are supposed to be some of the most venomous or dangerous in the world. But generally, they're all very, very, very shy. So you know, I don't sort of hear them often biting people unless somebody mistakenly steps on one. You know, doesn't say one. Or if one sort of gets cornered, they seem here to be much more likely to take off pretty quickly if they see people, and especially if they're able to escape, they'll take off pretty quickly. So that's all very, very, very interesting. And of course, you know, if anybody's got some stories about the different wildlife that you have and the different snakes, all very interesting to share that. And I'm interested to see any different interesting stories, as you know, some nice interesting stories like that certainly makes us forget all the stuff that's, you know, going on here. Oh yes, that's probably a very good point there, Nisi, not to go out into the pastures when the grass is tall without work boots. Yeah, and you know, just I guess protective sturdy footwear, and you know, some coverings over your legs and whatnot. And I wouldn't go walking around in the woodland trails here with just flip-flops and shorts on or something like that in the warmer months. Oh yes, you try to keep the garden from getting overgrown so that you can see if there's snakes, yeah. But I guess, you know, you probably do want to keep some places, you know, with a bit of cover for them. Otherwise, you know, they've probably got nowhere to go, and you start probably getting them into your garden shed or somewhere where you don't probably want them because they're just seeking cover. So you know, probably good to have somewhere with a bit of cover nearby for them to go to. I don't know. And of course, yeah, the weeds are sort of growing here again pretty quickly with the spring weather. So, you know, if it stops raining, I might have to do something about that. But anyways, never mind. Who do we still have here with us? Oh, yes, yes. And of course, yeah, great to see you with us still. A reptile dysfunction. And of course, another channel who we're going to shout out. And I haven't seen him here for a while. He must be rather busy. And I guess with all the all the festivals that he had on earlier during the summer. He's probably busy now catching up doing his own filming. We'll give Dustin a big shout out of Bushcraft Tools. And he's been a really wonderful channel who often does come by here to my live streams, and has given me a lot of advice for YouTubing. So we'll give him a big shout out. Bushcraft Tools, and he's currently on 96.4, so he's slowly creeping up. 96.4k subscribers, by slowly creeping up to the 100k. So if you don't know his channel, please do subscribe to him and share his channel out. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of shout outs and plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling him that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So we'll run his channel link and shout him out. So just getting his link up here. And anybody in blue, if you've got some channels you'd like to shout out, please do shout your own channels out, or if you've got some friends, please shout them out as well. Or if you've got social media such as Facebook groups, Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts, please do feel free to share them out as well, and share the links out. And a big part of our live streams here is to share out some links and just to help some other channels along as well. Oh yes, no problem, Nisi, and thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you watching. And yes, definitely got to meet Z at the sidewalk to pick him up, absolutely. And I do appreciate you being here. And we must move on to another shout out. And another great channel who I'm going to shout out. Arielle Blur, I know, and especially on a Thursday morning here, as I call this Wacky Wednesday, where most of my viewers are on Wednesday, but here it's Thursday. But that doesn't matter. We're going to give Wild Edibles a big shout out, and she's really wonderful and watches all of my uploads, and she'll always, if she's not on my live stream, she'll always run them after, so really much appreciated there. So we'll just get her channel link up, and we're going to shout her channel out. So Wild Edibles, if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and choose all alerts. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling her that Arielle sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So we'll just get her link up and we'll run her channel link and shout her out. And if it stopped raining, we'll even go for a bit of a walk and have a look at the creek if it stopped raining for a little while. So Wild Edibles, we have her channel shouted out, and I should probably hook the power bank up, and we'll go down there and see if we can have a look at the creek, and that I don't sort of get rained out going down there. So I'll just go and plug this power bank in, and we'll go down there for a look, as I know everybody likes to look at that instead of looking at me yap away. I'll move this light shade a bit. The light I've got in here is sort of washing the colours out a little bit, but never mind. I'll just get this thing hooked up here, or we'll grind to a halt fairly quickly, since I've sort of running mobile hotspot and running a Bluetooth hotspot and all of that, and we're going to go for a bit of a look down there. Oh, it's still dripping rain, but at least it's not pouring. I walk past the bush and I get water and rain sprinkled on me. And I better be careful walking down this path. It's all very steep here and it's wet. So, you know, if I slip over here, it'll really be a YouTube moment. But we'll go down here and we'll have a bit of a look and see what the creek's looking like. And it is dripping rain here, so better be careful I don't get too wet here. And I know everybody likes to look at the creek instead of looking at me, so we go down here for a look, and it's all very muddy here at the moment, so that's nice. And it's down about a foot, so about half tide, no high tide today, and dripping rain. Oh, it certainly needs a good flush of water here. All this weed and algae looks a bit horrible here in the water here today, so hopefully we'll get a good flush of water to get rid of that soon. And this creek, it's at the bottom of the garden, and it's about 400 yards away from the beach. This creek, it's all tidal, and there's a public walking trail just on the other side. So a few people walk up and down there for their allowed 4-hour exercise during these lockdowns, which we won't speak of that rubbish too much here. We'll walk, it's starting to drip here a bit more, so we'll walk back up inside and we'll see if anybody's got any stories they want to share. Oh yes, thanks for that, Hope. Yeah, I do make a lot of Thai foods and a lot of Southeast Asian dishes. I also make some European and American favourites, of course. And yeah, I'll get back up indoors before we get too much rain here, and don't want to get too wet sitting out here. And I think there's another shower coming, so I better get back indoors. And anybody who's new come in here, please smash that thumbs up, and so tell YouTube that everybody would like to watch my videos and live streams, and that would really help my channel out. But we'll go back inside here and see what we've missed and who's come on, and do a few more shout outs. Oh yes, you don't think you've ever tried Thai food? My favourite is Italian foods, pastas and whatever. Oh, that sounds good. Oh yes, wish I did takeout. Yeah. Be good, wouldn't it? Would work my fingers to the bone, I guess. Oh yes. Well, I generally show all the steps when I do a recipe video, as quite a lot of my viewers don't know a lot about cooking and would like to learn some more about cooking. So I do actually show all the steps when I'm cooking something, and do make an explanation. So I guess you could say my cooking videos are you know, pretty much a tutorial as well as the recipe. I better switch this device on and just see what I've missed. Hey Reptile, I do have your name here in blue, so if you'd like to share a link, you know, to your own channel, or if you've got an Instagram or a friend's channel or something like that, please do so. Oh, thank you so much for that, Hope. Yeah, I know I could make far shorter videos without showing all the steps, but everybody else is doing the same, so you know, I think if I show all the steps, because there is a lot of people who'd like to learn more, so you know, I show all the steps. And of course, if somebody doesn't want to watch that, they can always skip ahead. I do put chapters in my videos. Oh yes, don't underestimate me. I can even mess up mac and cheese. Well, I could even mess up mac and cheese if I, you know, just put it on and didn't watch it or whatever. I think we could all do that at times. But anyways, I should do another mac and cheese cook up actually. Maybe I should get hold of a craft dinner mac and cheese and just show everybody how to make that one a bit better or something like that. As you know, sometimes we're all a little bit lazy and we'll cook with preps or that sort of thing. Oh, hi there, Whiskey and Sunshine. Yeah, not really having a good day, but you know how it is. Stuck inside back here again because it's raining a bit outside. We did go for a look down the creek just before, but had to come back in as it started. Another shower started coming down again. And of course, you know, this time of year, I've got hay fever with all the spring and the pollen blowing around. So please bear with me on that one. And for anybody who's new to my channel, please do check out the links down below. I have a donation link to my channel. Also, there's a link to my merchandise store on Teespring if anybody would be interested in my merchandise. And this hoodie I have on is a perfect example of that. Oh, I've got coffee here, thank goodness. And I'll give you a look at this hoodie up close. That's situated on Teespring. Oh, I don't know what's happening with the lighting here. I might just turn this light off, might make a difference. I think my lens might need cleaning as well. Oh, is that any better? It still does shine up, looking very white though. I wonder if I'll give this lens a bit of a wipe off. That'll make a difference. Colour should be better. But this hoodie is an example of what I have on my merchandise store, which is situated on Teespring. And of course, lots of different colours, not just pink, but plenty of colours would suit you guys as well. And of course, there I have t-shirts, hoodies, bike shorts, leggings, stickers, phone covers. Phone covers for Samsung and iPhone. Yeah, hopefully that's a bit better. I'm turning that light off and giving the lens a bit of a clean has made a bit of a difference, but I will have to get one of those wipes and you know, lens wipes, and give it a real good clean off, I think. But anyways, yeah, I looked at it, I thought, oh, this screen doesn't look very good. But anyways, you know, keeps things interesting and keeps me on my toes, I guess you could say. Anyways, you know, that's what it is. And what have you been up to, Whiskey and Sunshine? And anybody else, if you've got an interesting story or whatever you've been up to, please do share that as well. And you know, would be great to hear everybody's stories. And you know, I really like to see everybody's stories here. Oh yes, thank you for that, Whiskey and Sunshine. Thank you. We do get a few of those come by as you know, it's just one of those things of running live streams. And yes, thank you so much, mods, for doing that. I really appreciate that. It seems to be one of those things of running live streams that we do get a few you know, interesting participants, I guess you could call them. And thank you so much, mods, for doing that. I really appreciate that. And does anybody have some interesting stories you'd like to share? And please do so. I know a lot of people are interested in my history, where I came from. And I don't know if everybody here has heard it before or not. Oh yes, that same one was on Freehandly on Nieces the other day. Oh wow, yeah, I missed that one, but yeah, there's one or two similar. I wonder if it's the same account or the same person using different account names. You know, I've seen that sort of thing on others. I think I might have seen it the other day on oh, trying to think whose account was it. Wasn't Laurie's, because Laurie has set her lives up for followers only now to comment. I think she might have had a similar incident. Oh yes, you got a letter saying you had to clean up your yard. Yeah, that's not interesting at all, but it's just one of those things you've got to do at times, yeah. Maybe you could object and say, oh, but my yard is home to wildlife, so, you know, if I clean that up, you know, I'll get rid of all the, you know, wildlife. Oh yes, Woodkind, thank you for sharing that. And yep. Yeah, exactly. Tell them that you're trying to, yeah, so that you can make more videos. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That's a very good point. Yeah. What else did I miss here? Thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Now I missed what I was doing here. Arielle-Viking. Oh yes, Whiskey and Sunshine. You've been editing a couple of videos and cleaning up the house in between uploads. Not very interesting. Oh yes, isn't editing fun? And you know, I've got to film something, and I was wanting to do some outdoor cooking, and the way the weather is at the moment, that won't be happening today. So I'd say my next cooking video will be going up early next week. I won't get a second one up this week, I don't think. I've got a blooper that I cut out of another video, and whether I just make a short of that blooper, I don't know. maybe I make a short of that blooper and put that up. I know everybody likes to see those. This coffee's getting cold. Your editing consists of just merging together clips, not savvy. Oh, well, all good, whatever works for you, really. And, oh, I can tell you what, editing can be a lot of work. You know, I put a lot of time into editing my videos and running, you know, I've even put B-roll into some and, you know, picture in picture and all that, but it does make a lot of work and I don't know if I get any extra views because of it. It's just, you know, I do it just because I can and do it just for my own satisfaction more than anything else, I think. Oh, yes, bloopers are fun, yeah. Fun to watch. Often not so much fun for those of us that are making them, though. I've got one that I didn't include in my last video when I was cooking outside, and I was tipping some meat into the pot, and of course one bit of meat sort of plop on the ground. So, you know, I've still got that piece, so that might end up being a short there. That one, I thought, oh yeah, I'll keep that and make it into a video or make, you know, a short of a blooper or something like that after I've done the main video. But anyways, and yeah, it's funny. I wish I was live the other day, a week back when this earthquake happened here. It was a day before my usual day when I go live. Otherwise, you know, it was about the time that I'd generally be on for my lives, and that would have been a good one to have in a live, actually. But anyways, never mind. And if it's not raining out the front, we might even go for a walk up the front and show you what the streets look like. I know everybody likes to see that, so what's your vote on a look out the street? We may just even go out and have a look. No, very, very unusual. And apparently this one last week was the biggest earthquake that had sort of happened for a long time. I think somebody was saying the biggest for like about 60 years or something. I think it was just on six on the Richter scale, I think. 5.9 or 6 on the Richter scale. And I didn't sort of think much of it myself, as I used to live in Jakarta, Indonesia, so earthquakes were quite common. So I didn't really think that much of it myself. And of course, you know, it had experienced bigger ones and seen bigger ones, so I didn't sort of think that much of it. Yeah, I've lived all over. I grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia, and then I moved to Kuala Lumpur and lived there about 9 months. And then I moved to Bangkok in Thailand and lived a long time there. Oh yes, Whiskey and Sunshine. We had some really small ones on the coast a few days ago. Seems to have been a lot quite lately. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions all around the world. Seems like quite a lot lately. So whether it's all sort of linked in together. Oh yes, awesome, Nisi, and thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you watching, and enjoy your dinner and have a lovely evening, and a big thank you for coming by. We're going to go out and we'll just have a bit of a look out the street, and then we'll come back here, as I know everybody likes to see something different. And you know, since we're inside, and instead of sitting out the creek today, we'll go and have a look out the front of the street and have a look around there, just for something a bit different. Since the rain has stopped dripping here at the moment, I'll just have a quick look outside and out to the street. And yeah, there's the odd car, but it's all very quiet. It's locked down here, so much quieter than normal. And especially for this time of day, there should be plenty of cars up and down this this street. And this street out the front is actually called a highway, or is part of a highway, and you know, divided carriageway. There should be about 4 times the number of cars along here at this time of day. It's just so much quieter than what it normally would be. And we'll just go for a walk down to the bridge that I showed you in the distance when I was at the back of the house near the creek. And we're just coming up to the creek here, walking around from the street, of course, so something a little bit different for everybody. And of course this little patch here next to the public walking trail, it's all fairly overgrown with ferns and weeds and things. I'm sure everybody likes to see that. Oh, thank you, Whiskey and Sunshine. Yeah, I thought I'd go for a walk out here just to show you all something a little bit different. Since it's raining on and off and we're not sitting out by the creek, I thought, well, I'll show you a different view of the creek where I often sit. So, just looking up here towards where we sit, when I'm sitting in the creek, I don't know if you can see where my finger's pointing. That's sort of near where we sit, and looking along this direction. And we'll look around the other way. I'd walk up to the sea and up to the beach, but it's starting to drip rain again, so you know, I haven't got an umbrella, otherwise I would. It's likely we'd get wet. But looking along the creek here, the other direction, further up, and about another mile up along there is a McDonald's, a Mickey D's, which is right next to the creek. So those seem to be everywhere, Mickey D's. So often quite early in the morning you'll see a big troop of seagulls flying along the creek, and that tells me that Mickey D's has just opened, as those things like to hang around and you know, look for handouts of you know, any French fries that get dropped or get thrown out to them or what have you. So I always know when Mickey D's is opening, because there's always a troop of seagulls flying along this creek here to take advantage of that. But there's more rain starting to drip here again, so we'll just go back up to the kitchen and back up to the house, and we'll see who's come on, and hopefully a bit of a look around here as give everybody something interesting to see. And for anybody who's new here, please remember to smash that thumbs up, and so tell YouTube that people really want to watch my live streams and watch my videos. A construction site across the road here, and that's all ground to a halt here with the lockdowns. And this road here should be far more busy, but lockdowns, there's just not the amount of people out and about. Over the other side there is a all-you-can-eat restaurant or a buffet, and of course that's been shut down for months and months with the lockdowns. I have a feeling that that may never open again. And of course, you know, no business can keep going with, you know, being shut down, forced to shut down after months. So it may never open up again. And that building over there is a gym, and of course that's shut down with all the lockdowns here as well. And that's been closed for some months. And of course, small businesses, you know, mom and pop shops, mom and pop restaurants and the like are really, really struggling. So a lot of them have been closed down for months and months and months, and many of them won't ever open again. They've, you know, shut up shop permanently. But it's starting to drip here again, so we'll go and sit back in the kitchen and we'll see what everybody's got to share and got to say. And I think I might have to get my coffee heating up again and get myself another cup of coffee. Oh, my nose is dripping here with all this spring weather. Hay fever. Oh, Desert Fun Crawl. Hi there, Jim. Great to see you. You know, it is what it is here. Forever lockdown. So, all very, very, very depressing. We just went out for a look out at the street and had a look at the creek around the other direction. It's dripping rain here a bit, so just in between some showers I just thought I'd go out for a look around, but we'll go back into the kitchen here. Otherwise I'd be sitting out by the creek. Oh, all good there, Jim. You had to work in Tucson today? Totally understandable, and thank you so much for coming by. I really, really appreciate that. I definitely have to get some coffee here heating up again, and we'll see what I've missed here. And who's come on? And yeah, I'll just get this heat up here. Definitely I need another cup of coffee. I'll just take the guts out of this percolator, as I don't really want to percolate these coffee grounds again. But I definitely do need another cup of coffee, and we'll see who's come on and see if I've missed any messages. So I just put a bit of coffee made into my cup and a bit of fake sugar, and hopefully this coffee will be nice and hot again quickly. That's why I always make a heap of coffee. I go live, but I always need a good couple of big cups of coffee just to wake up. And for anybody who's new, please do make sure that you smash that thumbs up and help me out there. Oh yes, all good whiskey and sunshine. Yeah, you better go and lock the chickens up that Mr. Fox or some other predator doesn't get to them. Hey Reptile, thank you so much for watching. Gotta run, catch you on the next one. Well, thank you so much. And the current time here, 8:49 a.m. Oh yes, drank a pot of coffee before I went to work, yeah. You're as bad as me. I've got a pot of coffee here, warming up. Yeah, I've had half the pot. But yeah, definitely, I think a good pot of coffee is definitely a necessary here. And yeah, especially live stream mornings, a good pot of coffee is definitely much needed. And current temperature here, I haven't sort of done a temperature check, so it's not at all cold. We're showing 61 degrees. Severe brown rot alert, so that means it's going to be a lot of drippy rain and a lot of humidity by the sound of that. Doesn't sort of sound very inspiring, does it? But 61 degrees, so, and cloudy. What's the humidity? 92% humidity. Yeah, that sort of explains it. Doesn't sound very inspiring at all with the weather, does it? But yeah, been up 2:30 a.m. So I had to have something to keep you awake all day. Yeah, I totally understand that. I was sort of, you know, awake and asleep, you know, in between sort of most of the night. Just had my watch later list running. So yeah, I'd watch something and fall asleep and wake up and something else be running on my live stream. Not my live stream, on my watch later list. So I think I had something like about 70 videos on there that I've got to catch up with. So, you know, it gives me something to watch. But anyways, that's, you know, what it is. Father Christmas. Yeah, I don't know what you mean there, buddy. Anyways, there seems to be a few interesting viewers today. So what have you been up to today, Jim? More doors and windows, or have you been doing something else? Oh, we got some coffee heated up here. Goody. Yeah, definitely needing that one. So I'll just go and get a bit of milk for that one, and we'll definitely be looking all good here with another cup of coffee. Oh, wow. That sounds interesting, Jim. And yeah, it does amaze me that people still have that sort of money, you know, to build such a house. Finished a $1 million home today, so adjusting doors and making sure everything is working properly. Yeah, I bet. But it does amaze me that people still have money to build houses like that with everything that's going on. But of course, I'm living in a place that, you know, the economy's been absolutely destroyed and devastated. So, you know, there's virtually nobody that would have that sort of money unless they're working for the government. They're not going to have that sort of money here. Beautiful home, but you wouldn't want their mortgage payment. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I wouldn't want their mortgage payment either. Although I'd love to have the income to be able to make their mortgage payment, to tell you the truth. You know, to be able to make a mortgage payment on that, you obviously must have a pretty decent income. Oh, that coffee's hot. But we should do a few more shout-outs too before we call it a day. Unless we get a lot more people coming on, we might end up having a shortish live stream today. Looks like Jocelyn's had to go and do something. Oh, the owners are a doctor and a lawyer. Yeah, that explains. Who else would have the money? Unless you're doing those jobs, or unless you're working for the government, nobody else has got that sort of money, especially these days. But yeah, it does explain everything. Yeah, Jim. And you know, those of us who are living in the real world don't have that sort of money at all. Yeah, I must do some more shout outs soon. I'm just thinking, who will I shout out? Arielle-Viking. Jocelyn, are you still with us, or have you had to go and do something else? Which, of course, you know, that doesn't surprise me either, as I'm sure, you know, the kids are all hungry and wanting something to eat. haven't seen Troy for a while. He must be busy. Oh, yes, she's hiding from you, Jim. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should ask her that on Messenger and see what she says. That would be quite interesting. Let's see what she says on that one. And I'm sure I've missed some messages here. I'll just see what I've missed. Yeah, I have probably missed some messages from Jocelyn as well. I've only got the one account running on this thing, you know, as compared to my other device. So I do miss some other messages. I've got to get this thing all fixed up, I think. I don't have my password on this thing, and so I've missed somebody's message here on Messenger. And yeah, I know you're trying to message me, Jocelyn. Anyways, it is what it is, I guess. Who do we have here? Oh, my nose is definitely running here with this hay fever. Oh, and if anybody's new here, please check out the links down below in the description. I have a donation link if anybody would like to donate to my channel, which donations go towards expensive filming equipment. You know, the power banks and tripods and filming equipment and all that. And I do definitely need some new phone holders. I broke my phone holder here the other day when I was live streaming, so I need some more of those. I've sort of lost all the bits, otherwise I'd glue it all together, but I'm missing some bits of that, so yeah, I don't know what's happened there with all of that, but that's all quite annoying. I better open this and see what your message is there, Jim. I just saw something flick up on the screen and then I missed it. Also, I have a link down below to my merchandise store where I have hoodies and such as this one, a perfect example, and also t-shirts and plenty of colours, not just pink, but plenty of colours that would suit you guys as well as us ladies. Also, I have bike shorts, leggings, phone covers for Samsung and iPhone, stickers, cups, glasses, tote bags, and much, much more. Oh yes, you almost sent me a message this morning at 3 a.m. I seen you're on. Yeah, I probably woke up to go to the bathroom and thought, yeah, well, when I wake up, I just see who sent me any message or who's on, you know, been on Facebook or been on Instagram or who's dropped a video on YouTube or what have you. So, you know, I often do check those things in the middle of the night, and often will run something like that just to help me get back to sleep. So, you know, please do send me a message, no problem. Do see me at 3 a.m. I get a lot of people messaging me, you know, at those times, and especially, you know, since all the time differences. So, all good. If I'm awake, I'll answer. So who do we have here with us still? We've been running an hour and 26. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you. And, you know, with all that's going on here, it's good to have a few ears to listen. And I sort of, you know, I don't have anybody here in this country, I'm afraid. You know, I've got no family here and no friends here, so I find that all the people here are all pretty much the view of what the mainstream media is putting out. So I'm not really wanting to speak with them, to tell you the truth, and you know, they can't sort of see what things are really like. So you know, why bother telling them? Country Brew, hi there. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm still the same here. Not not at all happy at being here, but what can I do? They're not letting us leave. Leah Dela Cruz, thank you for coming by and great to see you. And great to see you. Oh yes, it's good to vent sometimes. Yeah, I think we'd all go mad if we didn't sort of do that. And it's been a bit rainy, otherwise I'd be sitting out here. You know, I've had to set up in the kitchen because it's raining outside, although we do go for a walk down there for a look every so often in between the showers. Oh, thank you. You love my jacket. Thank you. And I do have a link to a merchandise store down below in the description that, you know, I do have these for sale on my merchandise store if anybody would be interested. I've got like hoodies like this one, of course, some t-shirts, some bike shorts, some leggings, some tote bags, stickers, and much, much more. Oh, thank you, Leah Dela Cruz. Thank you. You're too kind. And we'll go out and we'll have a bit of a look down the creek. I think it stopped raining. Oh yes, share coffee. Coffee is life. Yeah, I definitely need the coffee. These times in the morning, definitely need coffee. I'd never function without coffee. And especially, you know, I've got to wake up quite early for these live streams here, so I'd never sort of function without the coffee, I don't think. And it's just on 9 a.m. here now, and been live an hour and a half, so you know, started you know, a bit after 7:30 for my live stream. Oh yes, yes, 4 p.m. where you are, Jim. And we might just go for a walk down the creek, and then we'll come back here and see who's coming on to say hello. I know everybody likes to have a look at the creek, and instead of looking at me, and look at this kitchen. So, oh yes, don't fall in. No, I won't fall in there. The water be a bit cold, I think. And it's all brackish or salty water, so not really very nice to fall into anyway. But we'll go and we'll have a bit of a look out there. As everybody likes to look at that, so we'll go and have a bit of a look. And there's just the odd drip of rain out here, so we'll go and have a look here between showers. We've got a few nice flowers coming here again on this camellia, so that's nice to see. And it's certainly been a good year for this one to be flowering, so certainly nice to see that. And I know the other years it hasn't sort of flowered like that, so it seems to have been an extra good year for its flowering this year. And of course I've got to be careful walking down this path as it's all very wet and slippery with the rain. And if I fell over and landed on my ass, it would really be a YouTube moment. Oh yes, work time. Well, take care, Leah Dela Cruz, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. And you too, God bless and stay safe. It's all very muddy here with the rain we've had. And yeah, we're looking like we're about a foot down the water level. So giving you all a look at the creek. Oh, there's a fish swimming around here. Yeah. I don't know if you can quite see him though. He's not going to show up here. It's one of those puffer fish that lives around here, but yeah, I can't really get him to show up here. I need a polarizing lens cover. And oh yeah, there's plenty of weed and algae and that here, and it's looking a bit nasty. We need a good flow of water just to flush all that away. Anyways, it's starting to drip here again, so we'll go back in under some cover. Otherwise I'll end up getting wet. So we'll go back up under cover and we'll see what we've missed. And yeah, this gets all very slippery here, so I've got to be careful that I don't sort of slip over and land on my ass. Otherwise we'd really have a YouTube moment. No, it wouldn't be good. You'd probably all find it funny, but it wouldn't be very good for me. Oh dear, we haven't got a radio, have we? I hope there's no radios going. My real nemesis and YouTuber's nemesis. Oh no, this thing going. I don't know why that decided to turn on. Yeah, but I turned that off. And I'll see who's come on. And if anybody's got some stories I'd like to share, that would be really, really much appreciated and really wonderful. Would be lovely. Yeah, well, something turned itself on down here, actually. I don't know why it turned itself on. I turned it off earlier, and yeah, it was something on the television with somebody's YouTube that I was watching. Yeah, I don't know why that turned itself back on. Gremlins in the system, I think. Which, you know, that does happen around here. Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, as old as this house is. Oh, definitely needing this coffee. But yeah, no ciggies left, so I sort of got to just go with coffee, I'm afraid. And you know, that's one thing that really does you know, make me angry too is just, you know, the way the government taxes that stuff here. It's just ridiculous. And, you know, the sooner we get rid of all of those politicians, the better. And, you know, it's a whole bloody lot of them that should be got rid of. But, yeah, we can't even speak of those creatures too much, I'm afraid. So, we'll find something nice to speak of. It would be lovely if we could get a few more people here watching. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are saying, you know, ordinary people are saying the same thing, but we just can't get rid of them. You know what I mean? I don't have any confidence in the voting system, to tell you the truth. You know, even if everybody voted them out, you're not going to get them out because I think the whole system's just rigged, to tell you the truth. Anyways, you know, I'm afraid that's what it's, you know, going to be. So who do we have with us? Jocelyn, have you come back, or you've run out? And yeah, it would be nice to do a few more shout outs, but you know, whether I will or not, I guess we'll just see who comes on. Oh yes, that's so true. So true, Jim. Yes, I think that's what it is, and you know, they're making, you know, the mandate for this thing to be compulsory. Well, you know, they can stick that right where the sun don't shine as well. You know, I personally, I don't want the thing. I don't like the thing. If somebody wants to get it, that's their own choice, but it shouldn't it shouldn't be forced on those of us who don't want it. And you know, I think, you know, that thing, it's actually I think there's something very off about that thing and something very wrong about it. And you know, big you know what, profiteering at the expense of the people. better reset this thing too. I think it's hanging up. I'd run so many links earlier that you know, it probably needs to be all refreshed here as you know, things sort of hang up here. Oh yes, no problem, Jim, no problem. It's a fact of life. But yeah, we've been running, what, an hour and 45, so we might just run another 15 minutes and then call it a day here, unless we get a lot of people coming on. Oh yes, thinking of what I can fix for supper, but can't think of anything. Yeah, I know that happens. That happens too. You sort of think, oh, what do I want to eat? Sometimes, and what can I be bothered cooking? Sometimes, yeah. I think we've all been there before. And sometimes you think, oh, I might just see if I've got a can of beans or something. I can't really be bothered cooking much at all. I think we've all been there. Hmm. Yeah, I want to get some cooking done outdoors, but the way the weather is, that's not going to happen. Oh yes, you'll watch some of my videos and maybe get an idea. Yeah, that would be good. And of course, yeah, I could certainly do with the watch time as well, so that would certainly be appreciated. Certainly would be appreciated. I'm thinking, oh, will I stay on here much longer? I've got a headache. I've got no ciggies, so I've got a bloody headache. So I'm thinking, and you know, it's just you know, the way that the politicians have taxed all that. It's just not at all good. Oh yes, they always make you hungry. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for that. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, thanks. You're too kind. You're too kind, Jim. Yeah, you must have chased Jocelyn away. I really don't know what happened to her. I thought she might have hung around. This hay fever. Spring weather. Hmm. So who do we have here still watching? Oh yeah, hot toddy. Well, yeah, I don't even have much of the ingredients for that, I'm afraid. Port wine and some peach, whatever. So yeah, don't even have anything for a hot toddy here, to tell the truth. Oh, hi there, Brad. Great to see you, and thank you so much for watching here. Much appreciated you watching, and I'm sort of thinking, well, I call it a day here fairly soon. Not feeling very inspired today, so sort of thinking, I might call it a day fairly soon. The weather's a bit, off here, and dripping rain and whatnot. So I get out for a look at the creek occasionally, but so then another shower comes along, and I sort of have to run back inside. And it's 92% humidity here, so not at all very inspiring at all. Oh, sounds good, Brad. You made Japanese curry last weekend. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, I should do that sometime too, but I haven't sort of got the ingredients for that one. I was going to do a yellow curry outside, but the way this weather is, that's not going to happen for a while. So, I don't know when that'll be happening, but it won't be today with the way the weather's going. And, with all the lockdowns and stuff we've sort of had here, it sort of gets a bit hard to get motivated some days to do things. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've had enough of it too. The thing is that a lot of the population in this country loves all that sort of stuff. There's some people who were speaking out against it, but a lot of the population here loves it all. So I can't see things change. Oh yes, watching the leaves change here the last few days. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that. We don't sort of get 4 real seasons here, so I miss all that. And I love the fall colour, so that's something I really miss here. Is you just don't get it. And I don't find eucalyptus trees to be really that beautiful, to tell you the truth. Ugly, messy things that they are. Oh, Cagney Farms, hi there. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, fall is your favourite time of year. Oh yes, Jim, yeah. Oh, same everywhere, I think. If you cop sneeze or fart, yeah, people get nervous. Yeah, I think that's the same everywhere. And you know, it's just so sad, really. You know, society has been destroyed by all of this. To tell you the truth. Oh, you love all the seasons? Yeah, still locked down here. Yeah, I'm not really such a fan of summer. I don't really like the heat or the bugs, to tell you the truth. You know, I'm just not really such a fan of it, to tell you the truth. The hot weather and all the bugs and the sunburn, it's not sort of very nice, to tell you the truth. Oh, calling for a harsh winter? Yeah, that sounds interesting. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, good one, Brad. Yeah. You know, this latest lockdown now, it's been like 7 or 8 weeks. And this is lockdown number 6 in this horrible country and city. So, what can I say? Oh, I don't know if the cases are that high. I can't, sorry, I can't say that word. And actually, I put that C word in with the same category as another C word of 4 letters, actually, to tell you the truth. You know, I don't really want to use that word, to tell you the truth. So I'm actually finding, you know, all the stuff to do with this thing to be quite offensive. And you know, it needs a normal people just to say it. Stop with it all. And you know, it needs a normal people to stand up and just say enough. It's probably getting, you know, really the stage of, you know, French Revolution sort of thing, or American Revolution sort of thing, you know, that needs to happen. You know, the leaders need to remember that they work for us. We don't work for them. They work for us, but they've just got so inflated with their own importance that you know, that's why we're having all the trouble. Yeah, it is excessive, I know. Well, I don't know actually. I sort of wonder, you know, if actually we elected somebody else, but you know, some funny games have been played, and we end up with who we end up instead of who we should end up with. Well, that's you know, that's my view on that. I think that there's a lot of fun and games go on with those. Well, I think it's a worldwide problem, to tell you the truth. It's the same, it seems to be the same hand behind the whole lot worldwide. But, you know, we can't even speak of that sort of too openly, sadly. Yeah, I know what you mean, but, you know, will it be the same, you know, predicament as what it was the last time? Actually, Brad, yes, you're right there. I can't say it, but yeah, you are really, you're correct. Absolutely, 100% correct there. But you know, I can't say that. I'm afraid. Hmm. Anyways, I will remind everybody, if you're new here, please do check out the links down below in the description. I have a donation link that if anybody would like to donate to my channel, that would be much, much, much appreciated. And you know, the way that they've destroyed the economy here, that would be much appreciated. I also have a link to my merchandise store, and there I have hoodies and t-shirts, and of course plenty of colours, not just pink, so plenty of colours that would suit you guys as well. Also, I have tote bags, bike shorts, hoodies, iPhone covers, Samsung phone covers. This is an example of my merchandise store, what I have there, and I have 3 different designs. Printed front and back, of course. Also, I have stickers and cups, glasses, drink bottles, and much, much more. So please do check that out. And we'll just see who's come by here, and hopefully, you know, we can share a couple of stories before I do call it a day here. So who do we still have here with us? And we'll probably, you know, we'll run another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we will call it a day here. And things are all fairly quiet here. I think, you know, everybody's busy, so we might just run another 5 or 10 and then call it a day. And before we call it a day, we might just go for another look down at the creek and call it a day. Oh yes, great to see you're still here, Jim. Well, I might go for a look out the front of the street. I think probably had enough look at the creek. We'll go and have a look at the street and walk, if it's not raining, walk down to the creek that direction. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, we can't actually. Actually, the police are now monitoring people's social media in this country, and they're even allowed to actually get onto somebody's social media and impersonate the owner of that social media account. And there have been quite a number of people here in this country arrested for what posts they've made on their own social media. But then this is a communist authoritarian country. Now normal, if there was no lockdown, there'd be like about, I don't know, 10 times the amount of cars along here. But actually people are only allowed to go as far as 6 miles away from home. There's a travel restriction. Construction over there, that's all shut down due to the lockdowns. There's an all-you-can-eat restaurant over there that's been shut down due to the lockdowns. A gym over there, well, that's shut down due to all the lockdowns, and a lot of the businesses here are done for, and they won't ever open again. And you know, people have lost their houses, lost their cars, lost businesses because of all of this. Oh, connecting and reconnecting. Always seems to do that when I use the YouTube app at about 2 hours. Funny how that is. But we'll just go and have a bit of a look at the creek from this direction, and then we'll go back and see who's come on, and then we'll probably say goodbye for the day. As I thought, oh, we'll go and have a look at the creek from a different direction. So looking towards where we sit, and I'm just pointing towards where we often sit, down near the creek. And we'll have a look the other direction along the creek. That's towards the beach. There's a few drips of rain here again, so we're not going to go down to the beach today. Oh yes, beautiful scenery, but you know, often the most beautiful scenery is the most restrictive and communistic governments. And you know, what we're seeing now is sort of proving all that. And I don't know if you saw on screen that person walking up they're alone and they're wearing one of those hated face muzzles, which by rights you're supposed to wear, even when you're alone and outside. And you all know my thoughts of those things, and if I had some more of those, I'd actually do a mask burning again. But we'll head back to the kitchen and we'll see who's come on. Oh, it is dumb, I know. And I absolutely loathe those things, to tell you the truth. And, you know, I hate it. I hate those things nearly as much as I hate the Fauci, ouchie, ouchie, you know what I mean. And now, you know, I see ads for getting the Fauci ouchie on social media, and I'm actually reporting those ads for being political and offensive. Anyways, we'll go back down and we'll see who's come back on. Oh, excuse me. Who do we have here? Oh, we may just call it a day here a minute. Oh, definitely will need another cup of coffee, I guess. Oh yes, you're going out for supper, you're too lazy to cook. Yeah, I totally understand that. Totally understand. Oh yes, Brad, been getting drizzle all day and that is much needed. Oh yeah, I might sort of end this live stream fairly soon. I got a headache and pretty, yeah, to tell you the truth. So yeah, I might even end things fairly soon here too. So, you know, if everybody would like to quickly say goodbye before I end up here. Oh yes, a beef sandwich. Oh, yeah, that sounds cool. Oh yeah, well, my headache, I won't be getting rid of that until next week. Yeah, I can't afford any more ciggies, so yeah, I'll have a headache until next week. And you know, the government just you know, ridiculous taxes on them. Um, you know, the cheapest you can buy them now is, it works out at about the very cheapest is about $1.50 per stick. Oh, thank you, Brad. Thank you. And you know, it's probably a habit we shouldn't do, but you know, all the stress and you know, the horrible things happening here, we do need some sort of a release like that. But you know, it absolutely angers me that they're charging so much tax on it. Hmm. So, anyways, I guess we'll call it a day here in a minute. Oh yes, you got to go and take care, yep, of them before the night. Yeah, well, sounds good. Oh, hey, baby here. So yeah, we'll call it a day. But yeah, my headache, well, I'm stuck with that until next week. Oh, your fingers get dyslexic sometimes. Yeah, I totally understand that. I do a number of typos here because I can't always see the typing. Anyways, we'll call it a day. Take care. God bless. And until next time, bye bye. Oh, you blame it on age? Yeah. Fair enough.